There are a few things that I need to talk to you about. When you're above 40 and your finances are not well straightened up and you're having challenges, trying to run the services in your home, your electricity, your water bills, buying fuel for your car, it makes life very challenging. And sometimes the very good things that you want to do to make your life interesting, it becomes very difficult to do them. Why? Because it takes money to almost do everything. So the key advice that I want to give is that when you turn 40 and beyond, there are two basic things that you have to ensure you are doing. Number one, you need to have a very good income by means of working and having a salary every month, because most people would start saying that, you have to be an entrepreneur, you have to be out there, you have to do what you love, but let me tell you, anything at all that you want to do, whether you love it or not, number one, you need some capital to inject into it. You need for that thing to even keep going on successfully. It's not going to be success in a day. It's going to take you some time before you can really get it done. So whilst you are waiting, bills have to be paid. I mean, if you have children and some of them are still in school, it means that school fees are being paid. I mean, water bills will be paid, electricity bills will be paid, your car needs some maintenance. If you have a home and it's still on mortgage, the mortgage has to be serviced. So the employment aspect of living is very important. You just can't go without it. So I beseech all of you, as much as you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to have a good life, you want to have the internet blessed life, what I require you to be doing is that at least get an income, get a salary, and let all this entrepreneurship and this exciting thing all be a side hustle. Now run this side hustle for a while and make sure it's making you some money. I mean, when I say money, it should be making you 3 to 4 times what your salary was making you before you can finally decide to, let go of your main income and then dwell on your side hustle as your main income. Now, when this is not done, you even realize that whatever business that you want to run, if you don't have constant income coming in, that can take off the pressure off your mind and get you settled to think about that business and execute it very well. You end up realizing that you'll be more confused than ever. Number one, you don't have a main business that is bringing you income. Number two, because your mind is not settled and you have financial challenges and you are going through so many things, you also realize that the side business that you also want to do will not also be well with you, and at the end of the day, you'll be embarrassed, you'll be messed up, and you realize that you get deeper into a hole far more than you used to be. So in your bid to redeem yourself and rather make money, you come to realize that you put yourself in a deeper ditch as against what you used to be before. So I want to just send this message clear to each and every one of my friends. I'm not against doing business. I'm strictly for it. I believe in positivity. I believe that we can turn our life around if we put our hand to something. I believe God put some creativity into each and every one of us. But you must have a plan by which you are going to execute this very thing. Especially if you are not single and you have people that are relying on you. You can't just jump and say, I'm going to do business, because most of the business that are fundamentally right is going to take you some time. Some it will take you a year to start seeing returns, some 2 years, some 3 years. Your persistency to keep holding on and moving on, that is what is going to get you there. But if need is not taken, I mean, if you don't take so much things into consideration, you realize that you start this business, and because you are pressed for money, you expect that business to yield money to you immediately. And when you do it for a month or 2 or 3 and no money is coming, you jump onto another one and you think that one is going to be the quick fix, and you keep jumping and you realize that 2 years down the line, you look back and you don't even have any solid business that you can call your own, or anything that can really take you out of the rat hole. But I can tell you, the best thing to do is to first have an income. work for somebody if it is possible. And whilst that income is coming, make sure that work will not take all your time. And then the extra time that is left, use that and invest that into your side hustle. And I can tell you that when you take this plan, you can really surf your way through, and within a few years you'll be running your own deal, and you'll be better off than you ever think it will be possible. So take this and run with it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.